Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Atlanta Hawks at Phillips Arena. Well, for Atlanta, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball, looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to score and have a big night. The defense
starting at shoot.
We're broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take the hardwood here at the Phillips Arena. Last game for the Hornets, the loss to the Wizards.
And you don't have to go too deep into the box score to figure out why they lost that one. They just had an inability on that day to make shots.
You know, sometimes we talk about a defense getting into the heads of the opposing players today, but that night they got up in their own head. Just got in their own way and couldn't get out of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Hornets. MKG and Zeller at the forward duo. Payton is out there with Freak. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here's Teague, following the miss by Freak. Millsap a screen on Payton. Teague kicks to Horford. The timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way. Horford's got his first 2 points. It's Kid Gilchrist on the wing. He feeds it to Freak. Releases. And the foul on Al Jefferson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, a bit over-eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Sefolosha dishes to Horford. And he banks in the layup.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
The Hornets off to a slow start. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And that was one that just got out of control for them. And when the lead got big, it almost seemed as if they just mailed it in.
Yeah, it appeared to me as well that they kind of gave in. And I understand it's hard to try to come back, but you've got to show more fight than they did.
Here's Sefolosha. Following the basket by Freak. T kicks to Millsap. Teardrop shot, and there's Hardaway. That's good on the assist by Paul Millsap. Hardaway has got his first bucket of the night. And it's sent back by Horford.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
Teague against Kid Gilchrist. Down low. It's stolen by Jefferson. Now here's Freak, covered by Sefolosha.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down a shot like that against that kind of defense.
And a wide-open look for Freak. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Freak's got his second basket of the night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Picked by Horford. T kicks to Horford. Can't hit. Now Charlotte takes it the other way.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Jefferson passing to Kid Gilchrist. Dishes it to Freak. It's another look. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And the Hawks making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Charlotte. Jeremy Lin comes in for Elfrid Payton.
Boy, I like how Paul Millsap used his body to get into the defender there.
Here's Freak. Hands it from downtown. Freak's got 7. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Schroeder. Got a piece of it. And here is Lynn. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. The Hawks leading. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Cephalosha's running. Pass to Teague. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
I don't want us taking shots with hands in our faces. Move the ball. Move the ball. Spread their defense and get our shooters some clean looks. Tighten up.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Splitter is checked in. Hornets trail by 9. So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Freak, he's in at the point. Kaminsky out there with Terrence Jones. Then it's Jeremy Lin. And it's Batum. Hawk shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Wizards put on a show. He ended up with 38 points. And in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Now Schroeder following the three-point attempt by Freak. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Schroeder kicks to Horford. 16 feet away. The shot will not go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kaminsky dishes to Freak. Paul Millsap with the rebound.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Right wing. Teague, the pass to Millsap. Back to Teague. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Teague's got 5 points so far. Hornets trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
It's stolen by Teague. Pass to Schroeder. All sorts of time. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it. Payton outside. Pick by Zeller. Payton drives in. He kicks to Kaminsky. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Atlanta. The Hornets also changing it up. Jefferson comes in for Kaminsky. And it's Kid Gilchrist in for Nicholas Batum. Pick by Horford. Millsap left side. 6 on the shot clock. Horford no luck. Hornets trail by 8. Here's Freak, and he dunks it down.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Atlanta with the ball. following the bucket by the Hornets. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks. He's making some changes here. And we're through the... And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Freak really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Millsap, the power forward, with Horford at the center. Hardaway is out there with Teague, and it's Sefolosha in at the small forward. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Payton drives in. Here's Jefferson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 3 assists now in this one.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Jefferson, a screen on Teague. Payton kicks to Jefferson. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. The Hornets, number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Both free throws good from Al Jefferson. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Right side Hardaway. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Jefferson. Jefferson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Payton kicks to Zeller. Here's Freak. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 5. Teague with the ball. Picked up by Kid Gilchrist. Teague drives in, and Jefferson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jefferson. Goes up off the inbound, and then Hardaway with the dunk. The Atlanta Hawks coming to this one after the win against the Indiana Pacers.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Kicks to Teague. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Yeah, he looked clumsy on that one. He was not going to get away with that.
Yeah, he climbed all over him. I mean, there's a picture of that one in the officiating manual. So, clear, easy call.
Feeds to Freak from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hardaway dishes to Teague. Horford with the screen on Payton. Teague drives in. That's a 2 from Sefolosha. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Sefolosha's got his first bucket in this one. Hornets trail by 3. Payton outside. He dishes it to Jefferson. Now the feed to Freak. Hardaway with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
They've been ineffective in this one. Just no slowing down for Teague. He has 11 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And then for Charlotte, Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jefferson. Batum comes in for Zeller. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Payton. The Hawks leading by 5. Inside, here's Millsap. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Millsap's got his 2nd bucket of the night. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Freak. But they'll get another chance. Here's Batum. Rebound Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Horford with the screen on Lynn. And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Freak's got 8 here in the quarter.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Millsap a screen. Schroeder passes to Millsap. Horford with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. It's tipped. 1:37 left in the third. Here's Freak. Drills the three-pointer. Now just a 2-point Atlanta lead.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
And that misses. That would have put him up. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Millsap kicks to Sefolosha. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
T kicks to Sefolosha. Passes to Schroeder. Teague against Land. There's the dish to Sefolosha. Clock at 6. Here's Horford. That's short off the rim.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
Batum dishes to Kid Gilchrist. Kaminsky sets the pick for Kid Gilchrist in a wide open look for Lynn. But they get it back. Batum. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Hornets and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Al Horford's checked in for splitting. Millsap comes in for Muscala. Hardaway's checked in for Uredko. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. On the floor for Charlotte. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Payton is out there with Freak. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3. Here's Freak. Rejected by Millsap. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Hardaway against Payton. Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. Over to the wing. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And it's Horford again missing. Hornets trail by 4. Here's Freak.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 26 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for the Hawks. Millsap a screen. Teague kicks to Horford. Trying to get back on track. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Freak. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 17 now, just in the second half.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Teague the pass to Horford. Hardaway is screen on Jefferson. Horford no luck.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Freak kicks to Kid Gilchrist. And that's a foul. It's called on Thabo Sefolosha. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here's Freak, guarded by Hardaway. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Atlanta's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Millsap, that's good, and so Teague with the assists. Teague's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Payton kicks to Freak to take the lead, and that one's good. Freak's got the lead up to 1 now for the Hornets.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Horford dishes to Teague. Outside Hardaway. Teague against Payton. Clock at 4. And Teague, here we go. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Hornets.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Payton passes to Freak. Shoots from the baseline, and it's sent back by Horford. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Teague kicks to Horford. Good, nothing but net. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Yeah, crucial basket there, and as long as they've got that mismatch, big on small, they've got to take advantage.
Well, I don't doubt that they clearly recognize that, and because they do, they're going to continue to milk it. He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Hardaway dishes to Horford from deep. The shot is off, and Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Freak. Buries it. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
And now, the Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Hardaway passes to Teague. Yes!
Well, I tell you, somebody got to Al Horford. He's playing with a lot of fire.
Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
So that means they've got to be very careful with the basketball right now.
Boy, that was a big shot.
And that one just flattened this crowd, Kevin.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Payton against Teague. "16 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Oh, off target. Now here's Freak. That will count. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to... Well, if you love great competition and neck-to-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1, getting going right now. So off the tip at Charlotte, and away we go here with post-regulation basketball. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the court for the Hornets, Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Freak is out there with Elfrid Payton, and it's Batum in at the 3 spot. Here's Sefolosha, and so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Here's Schroeder. The pick gave Schroeder's got the first basket here in overtime for the Hawks. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Sefolosha's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Hardaway kicks it over to Schroeder. And here's Sefolosha for 3. Zeller grabs the board. Charlotte trailing. Now Freak. And the Hornets miss again. Now here is Sefolosha, covered by Payton. In the corner, Sefolosha with it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
And it's Freak missing.
And they've had the advantage tonight on the glass, and that's another big one.
And in a close game like this, it can be won or lost on the board. They've got to keep it up.
And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Paul Millsap.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Payton kicks to Freak. To end the run. And he swishes it right through.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. On to Hardaway. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut back down to 5 as they get the points there from Freak. Here's Schroeder. Now the pass to Horford. Hardaway for 3. That's good.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
And that one's good. Freak.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Schroeder kicks to Sefolosha. Millsap against Zeller. Millsap dishes to Horford. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category. He continues to fire up the 3s here in OT, but just has not been delivering.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul. And so the Hawks take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things finally came together for him in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank.
Well, Paul.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey, y'all. Ernie Johnson here, along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Al Horford.
Yeah, Al Horford put in some serious work bringing home this win tonight. He's always been.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson.